Welcome to the Scottish Highlands, a mountainous region encompassing northwest Scotland. We're on a UK road trip and have just left the Isle of Skye to spend a few days basing ourselves in Oban. We went on a boat trip to spot some incredible wildlife, explored Fort William and saw the Harry Potter train, aka the Jacobite, crossing the Glenfinnan Viaduct. We finished with a quick trip to Glencoe and fell in love with the landscapes, fresh seafood, independent shops and friendly Scottish people. If you're new, I'm Brogan and this is my husband Benji. We love exploring the UK and hope you'll hit subscribe and enjoy coming along on our adventure. Welcome to Oban. How exciting. Our next part of our Scotland adventure. Yesterday we drove down from the Isle of Skye and had a lovely drive. It wasn't too bad. It was actually a beautiful drive and we stopped at a cable car in Fort William. It was called the Nevis Range and it was a very spontaneous stop because we both love skiing. We thought it'd be really fun to take the cable car up, even though it's obviously summer. We thought it'd be nice to see the views. We saw the bike tracks, little waterfalls. It was a really lovely way to sort of break up the journey, and they had a restaurant there, but we just chose to stop, take pictures and carry on. And then we arrived here last night and checked in. So let me show you around our little apartment. This is the outside, the front. It has a hot tub and a little seating area with blankets, which is so lovely. And then it's a converted garage and the lady lives next door, so this is ours. And they have a welcome mat that says welcome to Katie's flat. We've piled all our stuff in, so you're gonna have to look past that. First room here is the lounge. The TV has Netflix and YouTube, and yeah, it's perfect for us. We can have a sofa each. They're dog friendly too. We always seem to look out for things even though we don't have a dog anymore. Here's the bedroom, wardrobes, and they even have robes, which is nice. The bathroom is huge. She's got products out on the back there, which is so nice. You can tell this lady is very house proud. This is a jet bath. We're obviously going to use the hot tub over the jet bath thing, but how cool is that? We haven't had a bath in any of the places so far. Nice big shower, and then around here is the sink. The last room is the kitchen, which Benji is looking for something. What are you looking for? Washing tablets? Washing tablets. But this is the kitchen. It's got everything we could need or want, and she's even put out some little snacks. These are ours, which, by the way, obsessed with these small versions of these. But anyway, this lovely lady has put out some biscuits, cheese biscuits, and you love one of these, don't you?
I love shortbread as well, so very happy boy.
That's a really sweet little welcome gift. She said she put juice in the fridge.
Some milk,
oh,
some juice, and 2 little yogurts.
That's really sweet. Oh look, lovely Emma Bridgewater
We'll have to
things.
make our hot chocolate from Edinburgh.
Oh yeah, we can make hot chocolate. Lovely. So we're going to sort out our stuff, unpack, go in the hot tub, and we'll see you again in the morning. So it's kind of like an annex off the side of someone's house. So it opens out into these sort of patio doors at the front here, but it's lovely. This morning I went into the hot tub at 7:30 and read my book in there for about half an hour, so that was a really nice way to start the day. I've just had a shower, so my hair's still drying, and we're off to go and explore Oban. So we're starting there. We've based ourselves here. We want to try and hit Fort William and Glencoe during this vlog and this trip, and then we're moving on to Glasgow. So the plan is to see the Harry Potter train, also known as the Jacobite, which is the iconic train that goes over the viaduct. So we'll be doing that, so make sure you keep watching to see what that looks like. And then we're also going to be just exploring the little towns, just deciding what we want to do as we go. We haven't made an awful lot of plans. We want to have some lovely seafood, some like fish and chips, obviously, because Oban is the seafood capital of Scotland, so they're known for beautiful seafood here. And obviously a lot of people do a variety of things here. You can do activities, you can go hiking, and it's also the hub for the best place to visit a lot of the isles. So a lot of people take the different ferries over to Mull and like the other little isles. So we're going to see how we go, but we've actually decided to book a boat tour this morning. So we booked this tour last night after doing a little bit of research and thought it'd be a really nice way to sort of get our bearings, see the harbour, and just enjoy around there today, and then do this 2-hour cruise that was about, it was about £30–35 per person. It's going to take us out. We're going to try and see some of the lovely animals, birds, sea life, whatever. But it's a glorious blue sky day. It should be lovely, right?
Yeah. I saw, when we were doing some research yesterday, I looked on Twitter, and apparently they saw orca yesterday.
Yeah.
So
fingers crossed for us. I don't know if we will get that lucky.
Apparently it's only the 2nd time ever they've seen orcas up here.
Crazy.
Since they've been a business. So.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see. Hopefully
We're just excited to do it.
The orcas like us really enjoy Oban and wanted to stick around a little bit.
But we'll find out. So we drove through Oban yesterday and it looked so pretty. Wow, the seagulls are loud. Such a lovely, quaint little town. So I'm looking forward to showing you around. We've got about 20 minutes before we have to be at the port for the ferry boat thing. It's not quite a rib, it's not a ferry. What
It's a boat.
It's like a...
It's a boat, don't overthink
Yeah, it is, sorry. It's too early. We are absolute suckers for a gift shop. And this looks like our kind of thing, doesn't it? This is the harbour. How lovely is this? I did actually look at doing us the tour to the island with the puffins, but it took 12 hours, so I decided against that for us.
Really annoyingly, we missed an Atlantic race by a day and a half?
It was here the day before yesterday, yeah.
Before we arrived. So there's 11 clippers out there doing a race either from America to here or from here to the US.
Yeah.
That would have been so cool to see.
I know, gutted. It does make it a bit quieter because our Airbnb host said that there were thousands of people squished into this tiny town. But anyway, let's pop into our first little shop, see if we can hunt any pins, postcards, mugs. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, that says Oban on it. Okay, that's good. They all say Scotland. Oh, look, that one's nice with the Scotty dogs. This is the company that we're doing our boat tour with. They're called Oban Sea Tours and they leave daily at 10, 12:30 and 3 o'clock from the North Pier every day. Adults were £37 each. We actually booked ours online. Yeah, this is the little boat here in the harbour, right next to the information centre.
And well done to you all for picking the first day of summer. Definitely the best day we've had here this year, folks. What a fantastic start today. Nice blue skies and flat calm seas. Days like this have been very few and far between this year, so I hope you all are going to enjoy the sail this morning. We're going to start off now by departing Oban Bay first of all and heading down the Sound of Kerrera.
Look at the seals.
And hopefully you guys are beginning to spot there are a few little seal pups out there at the moment. Like I say, these wee seal pups will be no more than about 6 to 8 weeks old at the moment.
Just got off of the Oban Sea Tours trip.
That was so good.
As you would have seen, it was amazing. It was so good.
We saw loads of seabirds like oyster catchers, shags, seagulls, bottlenose dolphins. We saw 2 porpoises. Porpoise? I don't know. Possibly a golden eagle, might have been a juvenile white-tailed eagle. And we definitely saw 2 sea eagles, which is the largest bird of prey in the UK. And there's only 130 mating pairs in Scotland, and they used to be extinct. They were hunted into extinction in the 19th century, and they were reintroduced in the 1970s, and now so up to from there to 130 pairs is quite a good going, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really, really great. And I think what is hard to capture on camera, they're actually talking like the commentary through the speakers. So we chose to sit upstairs so we could see 360, and that was perfect. But the speaker, you could actually hear them clearly tell stories, history, tales, like everything.
The captain's almost constantly talking about things, and then there's also another guide who's out back with binoculars, so we can chat to him.
And he popped upstairs a couple of times, so we asked him some questions. And yeah, obviously we didn't see any whales, but the dolphins playing alongside the boat was magic. Like, we've not seen dolphins like that together ever, no. I don't think.
I have in New Zealand, but
I have before in like Croatia and Greece, but like not for a long time. Like, and also I have seen whales in Tenerife, but that was amazing.
We also saw some amazing architecture as well. We saw 3 castles. 3
castles, yeah.
A really nice lighthouse as well.
Yeah.
And there's just loads of items. We saw Highland cows.
We did see the cows. Yeah, that made me so happy. I love the cows. I just really enjoyed it. It was really good.
Really good.
Yeah, so really recommend. I'll leave the link to their website below in case you're visiting.
I think there's a couple of different tours you can do as well. You can go over to Stora, and they have puffins there sometimes. And it's a lot longer of a trip.
Oh, I did look at the puffin tour for us. It was 12 hours.
Yeah, 12 hours. It's a bit keen for us.
Yeah, but maybe in the future.
Fully recommend that. That was Oban Sea Tours, wasn't it?
Yeah, and now we've booked a restaurant reservation at this restaurant, literally right next door. What's it called?
ee-usk.
ee-usk, which is an amazing seafood restaurant apparently. So we're going to have seafood just here.
We got recommended it by the woman in the ticket office at Ben Nevis, didn't we?
Yeah, at the Nevis cable car. So let's go and have some lunch because I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a bit of fish and chips. Yeah, let's rock and roll. This is it. Oh, it looks nice. Look at the awards they've won. Wow. I have never seen this before, but look at this. It shows you all the different fish. And this shows you where they get them from, where they're caught. That's so good. I love that. Wow. I am going to go for the sea bass. And Ben's just thinking about what he wants. Probably the lemon sole.
Or the monkfish.
Because they do have haddock as well and batter, like your traditional fish and chips, but there's so much choice. Wow, look at Benji's monkfish. That looks really nice. And batter, there's salad, chips.
I'm excited.
And I've got sea bass, and this is absolutely huge. So much fish in this lovely sauce with some leeks and some mash. Delicious. Oh my goodness, that fish was absolutely divine.
Mine was great, but I think you got the pick of it there.
I definitely had the better meal. That was amazing. The sauce with the mash and there was so much fish.
It all worked so well, didn't it?
Oh, it was dreamy.
You both sides of a piece of bass.
It was huge. Well, you definitely paid a premium for it. So it was around £22.50 each, including then there was a drink. So yeah, it was about £25 with the drinks each. So you definitely, you know, but you're getting completely freshly caught fish right from here. So I was very grateful for that. It was a lovely, lovely lunch. I'd love to have an ice cream at some point, but I think we're going to walk around for like an hour or so.
There's an ice cream shop called the Pokey Hat. I wonder if they do Hokey Pokey.
Oh, we can have a look at what they've got.
I don't want one
not
right
in
now.
yet. No, I was going to say, I want to walk around for about an hour or so, up and down the high street.
There's the distillery here.
Oh yes, they've got a distillery.
In 1794.
Ooh. Oh.
They do tours, distillery tours, but they're fully booked basically all this week, aren't they?
Yeah.
So if you are coming to Oban, make sure you book your things up in advance because it gets very busy during the summer.
We're not massive whiskey drinkers, so it wasn't on our priority list, but
when in Rome,
we're going to have a little look. There's an Oban gifts and souvenirs shop down there, and the high street's got lovely bunting running through it. I just need you all to know that I apologise because I've just learnt it's pronounced Oban, not Oban. Oban. Oh no. I need you all to know that I've fallen in love with this mug, but Benji said no. I've already got so many mugs on this trip and it's just a bit big, you know. I bought some colouring pencils a few days ago from this really gorgeous little shop, and I've been on the hunt for a colouring book, so I've just found one in the Waterstones here. We've also got a really lovely restaurant next door called Gelato and Burger, which looked like somewhere we would enjoy. We've kind of come to the end of the high street. We've been walking up and down here for about, well, it's 2:15 now, so about an hour, like we said. I think we're maybe ready to stop for a snack in the sunshine.
Yeah.
Little sweet treat,
maybe.
Got
about an hour left on the parking as well.
Yeah, and then we might call it, I think. Go back and do my colouring. Lovely.
Some hot tub time.
Oh yes. I don't often film too heavily inside these shops, but this one was called Butternose Boutique. The lady was in there was so lovely, and she had a really beautiful shop. I bought myself a little purse in there, and it was really nice. I just wanted to give it some love if you're coming to Oban. And yes, I'm now going to correctly pronounce it. Oban. Benj, we haven't talked about the fact we've been calling it Oban. It said in the distillery.
If you don't want me to call your town Oban, don't spell it with an A.
It's Oban. Can't believe that.
Oban.
I was so confident
Oban.
as well.
Yeah.
This was the little purse I bought myself. It's just a card wallet because the one that I have is falling apart. I don't know if you can see. It's had a moment, so now I have a new one with a little bee on it. Looks quite different with the tide out now, doesn't it? It's gone quite far out. All the birds are just sitting.
There's no sandcastles to be made down there, is
No
there?
sandcastles, sadly. I love it round here. This is so pretty.
Reminds me of Cornwall.
It does, yeah. It's got that lovely seaweed sea air smell, hasn't it?
Fishing village kind of vibes.
Yeah, really cute. You ready to get an ice cream and relax?
Oh, go on.
If we have to. Right, we're going to the Pokey Hat where they make homemade Italian ice cream made daily. So, oh, look at all the flavours. I'm gonna have Biscoff and Benji's gonna have white chocolate. Got my ice cream. Benji, where's yours?
Opa!
There we go. Ice cream time, cheese. This is such lovely ice cream. It's really creamy. Lots of chunks of Biscoff. It's really like smooth to eat. I don't know if that makes sense when I say that, but lovely.
Not icy at all, is it?
No, it's gelato.
Very creamy.
Lovely. We've just finished our ice creams. We walked along the front. It is actually boiling now. First really hot day we've had on this whole trip.
That ice cream,
glorious.
That ice cream was necessary, wasn't it?
It was
And
necessary.
it was a very generous portion for £3 or £3.50.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was. So we're going to go back now. We're going to chill this afternoon, go in the hot tub, have a relaxing evening. We ate out at quite a lot of restaurants when we were starting our trip because we were in hotels, but we're taking advantage of being in apartments and Airbnbs, and we've been having breakfast. So we've just been having like toast and egg on toast and stuff like that. And then for dinners, Ben just been doing some cooking, having some nice meals. So I think tonight, because we've eaten out, had that lovely big lunch, we'll have something light for dinner tonight and just stay in. And then tomorrow we'll be going to Fort William and Glencoe and showing you around there as well.
And the Glenfinnan Viaduct.
Yeah, very excited. So we'll see you again in the morning. Good morning. It is 7:50 AM and we're off to the Glenfinnan Viaduct to see the Jacobite train. The Harry Potter Hogwarts Express.
Why are you talking
Sorry.
in slow motion?
I didn't know what I was saying, if I'm being honest. Anyway, that's what we're doing. It's very early. So we're driving from Oban today to just past Fort William. So hopefully it won't take us too long, but we planned our journey early because the car parks apparently get very busy. We have just arrived at the visitor centre and got the last space in the car park at 9:30.
And I'm afraid, but your saying doesn't count in this situation. People don't always leave because everyone here is going to be doing the same thing as us.
Correct, yeah, everyone's getting out of the car, everyone's doing the same thing. But the train doesn't go.
You woke up at like 6:30.
We skipped breakfast for it as well.
We would have missed it, but everyone now is having to do a
Can't
loop
find a
and go
space.
out.
There is apparently another car park. I don't know how far away it is, but this was the one I wanted.
Sounds like their problem.
No, we don't have to worry now. So the train doesn't actually go over the viaduct until 10:45, but it's a 20-minute walk there. So obviously
well,
we're
here you go. We're here at 9:25, and it doesn't go for another hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And we've just got the last space.
Yeah.
So basically, general rule of thumb,
Hour and a half before.
hour and a half before
Yeah.
the train goes.
Yeah, I agree.
But apparently the later train, when it comes back
Is
from
even
Moray,
busier.
is even busier.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that. But if you've done the morning one, get here before 9:15 to try and guarantee your space.
It's not actually clear, but everyone's walking this way. I think we're going to go this way. A few things to note. You're not allowed to fly drones over here. We did actually look to get a licence to fly ours, and it was £1,500.
I can see it.
You could see the viaduct already. Oh, the car park was £6 for the day, but it's free if you're a National Trust member. And they have a little cafe here, which sells some things. Oh, and there is a bigger extra car parking area here. These are the current train times.
I thought it was only there and back, but there must be
Twice a day.
2 trains.
Yeah, right, off we go. Oh, that looks promising. Yeah, that way. Oh yeah, it's very clearly signposted once you're past. And the reality is that everyone's pictures, it looks like no one's in it, but there are going to be hundreds of people there. It is just one of the most popular spots to visit. 500,000 people come here, so it's one of the most popular spots in the area to visit. So we're going to hopefully get pictures and photos and videos with no one in it, but no guarantees. It is 10 AM, 45 minutes before the train comes, and this is how many people are up on the banks. It's a fairly steep incline. I'd say it's fairly moderate. It's making my breath go, but then I'm not very fit, so you know. Okay, so this is the spot we've chosen. Hopefully in a few minutes you're going to see the train. We're getting it set up. There are hundreds of people around that side. I don't know if you can see. We've got a little sort of private area here. There's also a nice log to sit on here, so this is looking good.
That was absolutely worth it.
So cool. Look at all these people leaving now. We're just taking a moment in our spot. I hope you can appreciate the volume of actual people.
Do you want to wait for the afternoon one now?
Yeah.
Should have brought a picnic and sat here all day.
That would have been so cute.
Brought a little sheep, had a little film session for a couple of, watch like the first 3 films.
Yeah. I'm still sobbing because I didn't realise that'd make me emotional. And I know that Harry Potter is what it is, and that's not a conversation for today, but
no. It was your childhood, it was our childhood, wasn't it?
When you grow up loving something and then like it just made me so emotional, like to see it. It was really cool. Just really, really, really cool. Like, and I think what got me is all the people on the train were waving.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it was so cool. I'm so glad we did that. So I'm not saying it's the best spot, but if you did want to come to our spot, you come through the path and then pretty much almost straight away turn up and you'll see this almost like goalpost trees. I think it was quite a good spot. A lot of people were a little bit higher up there, but only by a couple of meters.
We saw it perfectly.
Yeah.
Good. And we've been able to sit here and just wait and relax.
Yeah, I think we got a great spot.
Yeah. And just in case you're interested, there's a normal ScotRail train that does also go past. That's not the train that we were thinking of though. So it's been about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. There are still people set up on the top of the hill there and some behind us, but this is the perfect spot to take a nice little selfie, no one in it, and just appreciate how beautiful this area is. We've just been sat on our little log taking a moment. We're going to walk back down now. It wasn't too bad to walk up. Look at that gorgeous bumblebee. Oh, look Benj, look at that massive bee.
One more time, Buzz Buzz.
Look at all these pennies and, well, all sorts of currency. Wow. Oh, thank you. So that's so sweet. Oh, we can make a wish and put it somewhere. That was so sweet.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, guys.
Oh, thanks. Experts. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. That's so cool. We've got to find a space. What about down there? There's a little hole.
Yeah.
Yay! That's very sweet. That's so nice that someone gave us a 2p. We don't carry any cash, so... Oh look, there's all sorts. There's so many different currencies in here.
Well, there's a £50 note there.
Oh, shut up. Was that a £2 coin though, or something similar?
Yeah, or a euro or something.
Wow.
Yeah, the euros don't work because the middle bit comes out.
Comes out, yeah. It smells of fresh grass, but really strong. It's really fresh. It's really nice.
You get the stream, you get the fresh grass, mountain air.
That's lovely.
Great.
I feel like obviously a lot of people will just come up, do the picture of the train and leave, but there's a beautiful river flowing through, going against all these rocks, and it's so nice to walk along. And we didn't really appreciate this on the way up because there were so many people. We were sort of charging ahead, weren't we?
Yeah.
But having a nice leisurely stroll back down, and I saw obviously, like we said, some people had a picnic. That's so cute. But
I've been taking photos of loads of people, haven't I?
Benj loves taking.
For them, not of them.
Yeah.
Just hiding
He'll
in
say,
the bushes.
do you want me to take a photo for you?
There was like 3 teenage kids and then the parents reading the sign. I was like, do you want one together?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah.
So cute.
Even if it's like one person blows it up and puts someone in a frame, it just brings me so much joy.
And sometimes they'll do one for us back, not that it ever is a return. Yeah. But a lot of the time as well, we've been using our little tripod, say little, it's how we've taken a couple of photos today. So I'll show you these 2 photos on the screen, the one of our backs and the one of us sat on that bench there when there was no one around. So we just pulled out our iPhone tripody thing, it's extendable. And Benji's got it in his rucksack, it's nice and light.
That one of our backs is gorgeous.
Isn't it cute? Yeah. And we did that ourselves, so I'll leave a link to that below if you want to get a phone tripod. It's one of the best little gadgets that we bring around with us. And another little hack, if you have an Apple Watch, you can switch to camera remote, and that's how we do it, so we don't have to press it and run. We just press it on my watch.
And multiple broken limbs while trying to scramble down that hill.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
So the plan is to go to Fort William and have a little look around. That's the sort of base and main town if you were to climb Ben Nevis. We're not going to do any big hiking up Ben Nevis, but we have found a beautiful woodland walk in Glencoe, which is about half an hour out, and it's on the way back to Oban. So Fort William, Glencoe, back to Oban, and that will complete our day.
My dad did the 3 Peaks challenge about 10 years ago. So you climb Ben Nevis, Scafell Pike and Snowdon yeah. all within 24 hours, and they did it for charity. I think they raised a few grand, like it was quite a lot of money they raised.
Wow.
It was really good. I think there's 8 of them.
Aww.
And he said he got to the top of Ben Nevis, can't see anything. Absolutely just wall-to-wall clouds.
That was like us in Cape Town.
You can hardly see like the step in front of you, let alone a view. I think they did that one overnight.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's what happened to me in Snowdon. Did you do Snowdon
I've done Snowdon, yeah.
I've done Snowdon too, and when I got to the top it was all cloud.
Oh no, mine, it was like 28 degrees or something.
Oh, was it?
And I had burn all one side of my body because I climbed up, I think it was my right hand side. You climb up one side and you climb down the other. Yeah. And that side of my body was just constantly at the sun and not the other side.
So we're going to go inside and show you the gift shop, but there's also a viewpoint here. Yeah. Where you can see the monument, but the monument is literally just across the road here. God, it's quite loud, sorry, but it's just there, I don't know if you can see. We were going to go and walk over to it, but it's just started raining. So maybe we'll just skip that, we can see it from here. This is the same cow as mine, yeah? I've got this one, I've got the smaller version, but yeah, I already bought him, and I already have a Nessie too. I love this brand, these Keel toys. So I thought I'd show you some of the merch they have. Jumpers, jackets, then they have loads of homeware bits, and then the best of all, pins. And they have so many pins, so I liked this one, but then I went around the other side and I found this one, so I ended up buying that before we went in. Isn't that lovely? They also have patches, if you collect patches on blankets and things. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, that's a lovely Christmas decoration of the train. Really nice. And then they do also have a little Harry Potter area. It says platform 9 3/4. They sell loads of merch. All stuff we've already seen, pretty much. Oh my god, the scrunchie is so cute. Could have put that in my hair. I actually did debate bringing my wand and my Slytherin scarf, but, you know, didn't want to pack extra things for just the sake of a picture. Although I have done in the past, I haven't been known to do that. At the very back of the shop, they also have an exhibition if you wanted to have a little look around. A bit more about the history of the area. I know Benji loves his history, so...
There was a massive massacre in Glencoe, so I think that's what part of it's about.
Oh, I see, yes. Oh, look at that. Wow. Fascinating. This is the route we're doing to Fort William, half an hour. This is Neptune's staircase, where they have each section where the boats come up. Oh, that was really well explained.
It's like interesting enough to state, but not really interesting enough to go to. Each
section of the lock moves when the boats move up. So it'd probably only be interesting if there was an actual boat in there. You saw it!
There you go.
Woo!
If you want to see what it looks like, go back and watch the bit where we get to Loch Ness, see them locks, and then just add, like, double it.
It was cool, actually.
Cool.
It does look cool. Neptune staircase. Cool, we are in Fort William. We're going to look around, but we're both very hungry because we skipped breakfast. So we're going to find somewhere nice for lunch. Also, I've got a really questionable outfit on right now because I'm wearing my denim jacket, a random t-shirt, leggings, and my walking boots. Stylish.
I mean, I'm just wearing the same jumper I've worn
every day.
I only wear it for like half an hour at a time, but it's the best thing I've ever bought.
This Patagonia fleece.
Best thing. We're actually trying to look out for one for you now.
It's so cozy. This is what the high street looks like. Very similar to most other high streets, obviously. We're just looking at this restaurant here, though.
Solid options. We'll see what else there is.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep on going.
Go to the first place, can we?
We've decided on this restaurant. It's called the Geographer. Geographer. Why is that hard to say? They've got a mixture of seafood, chicken. Go on then. In you go. I don't know what to have. They do fish and chips. They've got buttermilk chicken that sounds nice. A burger. I also like the sound of some sweet potato fries. This is such a cute restaurant. I'm hoping you can sort of appreciate a decor behind me without me filming too many people. But I've ordered the buttermilk chicken and just the fish and chips, and they also had bruschetta on the menu, which we both love, so we've got that for starter. Because we didn't eat any breakfast, we're both starving.
It's the rule. If bruschetta's on the menu, it's getting ordered.
Yeah, we got the bruschetta to start, and it's massive. So
we probably could have shared one.
Could have shared it, but look how good it looks. Yay! Right, Benji's got his big fish and chips. That looks so good. Got little skinny fries.
Yeah.
And I have got chicken and sweet potato fries, which looks very beige, I will admit, but you know when it's just exactly what you need? Lovely. That meal was so nice. It was exactly what we needed. Nice little restaurant, very tasty.
I'd go back there.
I'd go back there. Would recommend if you're looking for somewhere in the high street.
We're leaving tomorrow, so I wouldn't drive like 2.5 hours up from Glasgow, but
no, fair.
It was good. I recommend it if you're here.
Yeah. Now we're just going to mooch in and out these shops. I love these gift shops. This one's called the Granite House, and it has loads of souvenirs and things made in Scotland. Midgie magnet. Yeah, we had to spray the mosquito spray earlier when we were up in the woods, by the way. Make sure you've got your bug spray. Jungle formula we've got. But anyway, here you go. Family owned since 1977. Oh, we got to go in here. No tour of Scotland is complete unless you're arranged to visit Lochan. When I was doing my research, a lot of people go here to this waterfall and also see this shipwreck. They were like the main things that people showed, but we're not doing those things, obviously. We keep seeing these toys everywhere. Does anyone remember these? Well, Benj and I definitely had these as kids.
I just have a little arc for them as well.
Yeah, so cute. Also, they have so many jelly cats everywhere, and I'm obsessed with them. I love them. I'm still looking. Oh my gosh, sorry. It's an egg bride. Oh, is that a little bee? That's cute. I'm still looking for a sheep though. This is one, but that's just too big. Oh, look at the Christmas ones. Oh, look. That's so cute.
How'd you get on?
First of all, how cute is the bag? Now I have a sheep for the collection.
I think
so many now.
I think you should have got this. I think that's what you should have got.
Big Nessie?
Yeah.
That's a jelly cat as well. I don't know how much that is.
It's only for display purposes, you can't buy it. Boo.
Oh, I love a bookshop. This is the Highland bookshop. They have second-hand books upstairs too. Isn't that nice? Just pop in, yeah. I loved having a mooch in the bookshop, and we can hear the bagpipes again everywhere we go. Are you ready to move on and go for our little walk and then go? Yeah, we've had a look at everything. It's all very similar. They have the Highland Soap Company from Oban and the Highland Liquor Company too, so...
I feel like there's one central supplier and they all just choose off a catalogue.
Yeah. We popped into the visitors centre, like the information centre, Visit Scotland.
Tourist information?
Yeah. And they have really good little gifts in there. So I just picked up a postcard, but we've also been in the butcher's just opposite.
The bakery.
Sorry, not the bakery.
If you can't tell, we've had literally like hardly any sleep for the past 2 nights.
We've not been sleeping well in that Airbnb.
And then we got up really early for the train this morning, so we are bussing.
Poopsie. Anyway, we've got a snack each. I've got a white chocolate millionaire's shortbread thing.
And I've got an Empire biscuit.
What is that?
Hopefully tasty. It's like 2 slices of shortbread with some jam in the middle, some icing, and then a little jelly. Nice.
Let's walk back and go and do our walk. Just arrived at Glencoe Lochan, something like that, which is a beautiful area, like a woodland foresty area, just outside of the Glencoe village. We drove through it on the way through. It was a pretty little quaint village, very similar to the others that we've seen. But there are 3 different trails here. One of them's really easy, very accessible, flat, pretty little path through the woods, which we're going to do because we're both very tired. But they do have 2 other options which are a little more strenuous, that take you sort of up and through these.
All about a mile, bro.
Benj said they're still all about a mile long each, but look at the trees. Look at how beautiful they are. And Benj and I love a good tree. So this is just like a lovely afternoon walk. Hopefully it will stay nice and clear for us. Somebody had a little nap on the...
Who?
Someone did.
Did you have a nap while you were driving?
I drove. He napped. I was trying to be so slow through the village and he didn't notice that I did a wrong turn.
No,
and had
I
to...
did notice.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did a wrong turn and had to turn around in a petrol station.
You know, when you're a kid, when your parents used to drive into the driveway, you used to pretend to be asleep for longer so they'd carry you in.
Yes.
That's how I feel now.
Oh, is it?
If I stayed awake, asleep, oh my god. If I stayed asleep for a bit longer, then you would have just carried me around the lake.
Right, we are going to do the red one, yeah? Do you want to point it out which one it is? It's actually round the lake.
It's the one with the red dots.
Yes.
But,
So these are the other two you can do.
oh, so they'll pretty much start at the same place anyway.
Okay, there we go. Also, it says that it's wheelchair friendly too. Great, about half an hour.
If you come here, you need to make sure you've got Ringo, because they don't have any physical
Payment things. Yeah.
It's all on Ringo.
Actually, I think we found that Ringo app, the parking app, has been the app
Has it?
for a lot of the places in Scotland for us.
The other just completely random thing I was thinking of about what to recommend to people when they come to Scotland. A lot of the public toilets you have to pay for.
Yeah.
So keep a couple of 50p's in your car.
Or just go regularly whenever you see public bathrooms or when you're at a restaurant.
Yeah. Look at this.
He loves a good tree, look.
Look, it's so straight.
It's so beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, it's so quiet here
All the
too.
moss on it as well.
Wow.
That could tell some tales.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice picture. Do you want to take it? We've already accidentally ended up on the yellow trail. Don't know how. Should be fairly straightforward. Look at that. Wow. That is stunning. It is so peaceful and pretty. Did you get your shot?
Bit nice, yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Look at these trees. Oh,
So
fresh, yeah. I was saying breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Finished our walk. It was about 40 minutes. Beautiful.
gorgeous.
It probably would have been quicker if we hadn't stopped and taken photos of every family like Benji offers.
Look, it's nice, isn't it?
It
It's
is
a nice
nice.
thing to do.
It was nice, and we took those pictures.
And they
Beautiful
were all
content.
bangers that I took as well.
It was just a lovely route and just lovely fresh air, and I can smell some like wood burning and it just smells amazing. We have pretty much rounded up our time here in Fort William, Oban, Glencoe. Obviously we haven't even scratched the surface. There's absolutely loads you could do, loads of walks, things to see, place to eat, etc. So
it's our first time all the way up here, isn't it? So we just wanted to dip our toe in,
yeah,
see what we liked. I'm sure in a couple of years' time we'll probably retrace our steps and go to a few new places and
yeah,
redo things that we loved before. So
this was a nice welcome surprise actually. I think the boat trip yesterday was a real highlight. Seeing the train today was obviously another massive memory on the whole trip. Like
next time we'll go on the train.
I think so, yeah. We wanted to actually obviously see it from the land, but I would like to try and do it, actually go on the train. But we've had a lovely time, and obviously next stop will be Glasgow, which will round off our Scotland adventure. So if you haven't already seen our time on the Isle of Skye and in Edinburgh, make sure you watch those vlogs. Thank you so much for subscribing and being with us. If you've watched all these vlogs of this series so far and you're here, thank you so much. It's been an absolute joy for both of us to be able to document these adventures and share them with you. And
we get to watch them back and we'll enjoy them forever, won't we?
yeah, I know they're not really like full travel guides, they're more just sort of like a come with us on our holiday, but we hope you enjoy it nonetheless. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye.